get what he's saying.
You don't understand what I'm saying.
You know the developers. You know everybody that was on it.
No, they were men, not women. It's the truth. This when it hurts feelings.
No.
This when people don't realize what's going on in the world right now.
I'm going to say that the ugly truth is he right about on the building shit. Like you don't really see. If I'm out there as an electrician, I might see one woman out the batch. It's like 30 of us.
So that don't mean they can't do it.
Why are they doing it? Why are they doing it?
He's not saying
Tell me why they not.
Just because men
are. Because we do it.
Men are more. Men.
Let's go.
Welcome back to the FMF podcast. Got a special guest coming to you. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my man.
Oh man, depending on what you call me. I had known these guys for a while, so some people have called me Bird, some people have called me Shane, some people have called me Lambo, Fast Lane Lambo. So, whatever you choose to pick, you pick one.
And we got a good topic for y'all today.
Yeah.
All right, most men.
When they see the title, they already know what they clicked on.
Are men the prize or are women the prize?
We got the intro a little bit better. Let's see.
What you trying to say?
We gotta bring some kind of, some preview to it. Like, all right, in today's world, there's a lot of things going on. Men are against women right now. Men are against women. Trying to sound, better with these introductions. Instead of just throwing it out at people. But it's a lot of feud right now. I mean, I watch a lot of YouTube. I mean, I ain't got cable no more. And the number one thing,
smart.
Yeah,
that's smart.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need cable.
Everything's on preview right now.
I got cable.
Exactly. So without even me thinking about it, I think these phones listen to us. So even when I talk, I converse with people because we in the community all the time.
Hop right on up on YouTube.
So, yeah, exactly. As soon as I go on to YouTube, my recommended or anything like that, it just keeps coming up, man this or women ain't this and man ain't this. So I think that's the real reason why we wanted to do this conversation. We've been doing this about a year and a half, and we had a lot of conversations about men need to improve, women need to improve. Yeah. But this topic came up, and it's been on a long list of topics, and we wanted to have.
Who brought this topic up? It was straight.
It was him. Okay. So I mean, it's back and forth, and now not only has it been on YouTube, I'm seeing a lot on Facebook and Instagram. It's going on that way. So that's why I brought Mr. Shane on here because he don't talk about a lot on Facebook, but I see him. He throws his little jabs into it. He throws his jabs into it.
I hop in here.
In there. Would you say right now that's like the wave right now on Facebook? It's some kind of feud right now between men and women. It's just like a little feud,
especially on Facebook.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the FMF mob right here. We got the finance, we got the mindset, we got the fitness, and we want to shout out the lab. This space is owned by James, and this guy, man, he opened up this spot to us. It's an amazing place, man. It got exposed brick. You can kind of look in there and see a little bit. Got the DJ equipment, everything you need to get your photograph needs, podcast, anything you can think of, man.
They parties spot,
Oh yeah, they do the parties too.
Recreational type spot. It's a great location right here in Richmond in the Churchill area for you to be able to come together, put your parties, assemble all that type of good stuff together, and just come and check it out. Plus, it's black owned.
Absolutely.
Yes. Black owned. So support your people. We definitely, FMF, support the lab. We love the lab.
Yes.
All right. Y'all take care.
I mean, I will say that it is in the other programs as far as software like IGs, but it's more made in humor wise.
Yeah.
Facebook kind of
they going in.
They going in. It's all words. It's real shit. It's shade, and then it's
making essays about it.
It's LOL afterwards just to say you playing, but it be some real,
No, they getting gutted. They don't even put no LOL. Just straight up.
I don't
shit.
know
Bam, done.
So that's why we're gonna have this discussion because I could say that I see it in today's. I definitely see the conflict, you know, between men and women. It's like battle of the sexes right now.
Yeah.
But I don't entertain the blogs, man. I don't know what people are saying. So
Yeah.
are men the prize or are women the prize? Has that been the discussion? And where do y'all stand?
I think it came to that conclusion because they talk about it a lot on YouTube. I think it comes to a discussion where people think that men need to, you know, get better or women need to get better. But then it comes to like you said a while back, we don't worry about what the women do. We just make sure we're good and don't worry about what they do. So if we do that, that means at the end of your conclusion, would that make the women have to get to the men, so that makes the men have to be the prize because they have to get to where we be at, right? So that's why I liked how you came with this discussion. That's my automatic thing. So when you ask me behind the scenes, we have, you know, we're talking about time time. As soon as he said it, I said automatically men because he said, I mean, his conclusion came to that.
And I said women.
And he said women.
Okay.
What do you get? I said men.
Women.
You
It
get your
was
answer.
wild. I mean, it was wild. I kind of feel like nobody. I feel like the relationship the prize if you do this shit right.
Okay.
I feel like the gender- I feel like
That's a good answer too.
I do feel like we lack, you know, because we try to look at it as a everybody can do everything standpoint nowadays. We lack gender roles. And with that being said, you're not going to know what you have to offer or put on the table as a prize, period. If your mind polluted with, you know, who could be better or who is the better gender or who can do this task, if you that's nitpicking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I like that. He's still.
So,
That's right.
I wouldn't say. I think if you do shit right, the relationship is the prize. I feel like there are reasons your gender might be a prize for this situation. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Say that again. Break it down again.
it's a reason that your gender may be considered a prize, but that may be only situational.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
get what I'm saying?
That makes
So I might, her car fucking up. And I know a little something about cars. And granted, she
that
might,
time
she
you the
can
prize.
not saying she can't crack a book, can't figure out how to go work in it. Not saying that.
Yeah.
But at this moment, I might know a little something. I might be the prize for that particular moment. But, you know, am I going to consider that an all around the board thing? Hell no. Because what the hell would I need her for?
What you got, Trey?
I love it. I came ready for drama. I thought it was gonna be.
No, I didn't have no drama with us. Did I lie?
Immediately start. Sure.
Hit the reels.
I was
you know what I'm
capping?
saying? Hit them
I
shorts.
I guess I'm capping. I think we having a friendly discussion. I don't call it drama.
Oh, you still here? You ain't subscribed yet? Hit that button, my man. Hit that button to subscribe.
I thought it was a friendly discussion.
But I am interested to figure out, you know, y'all standpoint on why, you know, like,
Yeah.
okay, why you saying the man is a prize?
Yeah, that makes
why
a lot of
do you feel
sense.
like woman, and what exactly do you feel like? I guess.
So I would say for me, I'm more aligned with what you saying. Far as like, yo, everybody
all
got
of us are.
that. Yeah, in that situation, I'm thinking about it from the standpoint of like, yo, who's responsible for like the next generations and stuff like that. And when you think about it, it's the woman. You know what I'm saying? They usually, and it's not like all across the board, because as men, we should take responsibility for raising our children and everything like that as well. We got to do a better job, I feel like, being more present with our children and things like that. But for the most part, usually the woman is present around with the children majority of the time. So I'm thinking from a societal standpoint, as far as progression and moving forward, I'm thinking from one is that, you know, the children aspect, and then also we're looking for a wife just like they're looking for a husband, but we decide to put the ring on their finger.
Right.
We decide to take
We
on
go
them
to them.
for the
We
for the
go to
lifetime.
them.
You know what I'm saying?
But then-
So that's the kind of standpoint that I'm coming from. But in general, like Shane was saying, both people are the prize in the end of the day. And when y'all come together, like you said, the relationship becomes the prize. So I like how he said that, but I was just thinking from a like a macro standpoint.
If you felt like women initially, then let me ask you something. All right, being that you set it up in the structure, the way you put it, you said that, you know, the women are more around, or we would feel like are designed in a sense to be that way, the nurturer.
Yeah.
You know, more than the father being a provider. So we do need to have a. But what happens when you yank the father out of the household and the mother has to be the provider? So then it's kind of like you can't really stick it to the narrative of just being the mother, because we've been products of not having that.
And I agree with that, but also whether the man is there or not, they still gotta try their best to get the job done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Either way, they still get pushed forward from the way society is set up right now. You know what I'm saying?
Plus, what I see is, and we discussed it before, is because I'm on both sides. What I see is everything that a man is trying to be, the actual, like, what are you protecting, provide? Who is that for? Most of the time, it's the woman. We're trying to meet the accolade for a woman, bro. So obviously, if that's our sight, you can't have the next line. That birth line comes from the woman. That next generation is the woman. And so much goes from the woman. That's the product. So that's the prize, right?
No.
Go ahead.
I was saying no. I said what you're saying. I won't. No, go ahead.
No, go.
No, I would just say you asked a question. I said no. I want you to continue. No, I said no.
So I just wanted to interject.
Yeah, I didn't want your question to go unanswered. I just said no, but continue. Oh, that was it.
Yeah, that's the prize.
Oh,
it's obvious to me. Like, all right, that's the prize. If not, then explain.
Oh, why I don't think that way? Let's see how I can pick this part. Without being so,
just do it.
Let's see. How can I start it off? To feed off what he was saying. If they're supposed to be the sole teachers of the man, I believe it. I mean, the sole teachers of the kids. I believe they should be. They should be the sole teachers of the kids. But as we see now, single motherhood is growing up higher. If you're not singlehood, then they're probably killing us with abortions. And the ones that are coming out as single mothers, the kids, at least what the statistics show, 73 to 75% of the men in jail, they were single mothers. They came from single mothers. But when they have two parents in the household, they come out, not all the time, they still killers in jail that had two parents. They were prep school, they did everything they could, but they still came out killers. Exactly, look at everything. So they do happen. So this is not saying that all of them are A1 when you have both parents in the house. There's some I've met some great people that they didn't have both parents in the house. They came out good people, but for the most part, when they have two kids in there, they two parents, they come out better. So because the dad is there, the dad is the provider. He's the protector. I say they're the prize because you can't nurture shit if you got nothing to protect. You can't be the protector. That means everybody down there, they ain't got the #1 prize in the house. I believe this building was made by men. Streets are made by men.
Yo, what's up, FMF Mob? What's good, yo? Hey, I want to thank y'all for all the subscribers that we got. We clicked over 100 subscribers, but we looking, man, we need more support. So y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button at the bottom. Make sure you like the videos and keep showing us support. Y'all take care.
Technology was made by men. So everything that's made on earth was a product of a man's vision and his hard work. So not saying that women aren't great, but if you don't have men right now, women will die off. If we don't have women, we wouldn't produce, but men would live on by themselves. We'll still have all this show keep going.
No, the hell we won't, bro. How
not?
Do we give birth?
No, you're not listening. You're listening
No.
I gave context.
You said we would live
on. You didn't hear what I said.
He said we would live on.
You didn't hear.
He said he also said we wouldn't reproduce.
Exactly. Now listen to what I'm saying. I said if everything would stop right now and men would leave, we couldn't produce. But I would most likely live until I'm 80. If we left and they would be by themselves, they wouldn't live their life out because they can't keep this shit going. Most of the men
thinking more of a not like life in itself, but productive.
Yeah, he's talking about.
Yeah, we gonna eventually die because we can't reproduce. But niggas we might build some shit along the way that might be.
Yeah, we'll keep the lights on. We'll keep on going.
That's a skill, though. That's not a skill they don't have. What you saying? Women can't build stuff?
When have you seen a whole custom? Did they make this building?
I see you.
I be seeing one Mexican woman in amongst the
killing it,
but one.
That don't mean that they can't though.
When have you seen the construction?
That don't mean that they can't though. And like you said, it's a skill, and it's like
I'm strong.
No, that's where they're blowing the lines and thinking that men and women are the same. We're not the same.
It's not saying that.
No, you're saying that.
No. Now you're crossing into a field. You know, that's not what I'm saying.
That's not a feeling.
That's not what I'm saying.
Then what are you saying?
I am saying that is a learned skill.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Because not every guy know how to build a building.
Exactly.
The other men that already build it already keep it going. I don't need to do it. The other men are doing it. I don't need to ask what the women are doing because all the men are doing it.
What do you mean they doing it?
Did you build this building? Well, we did, right? Another man did.
You know. Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I get what he's saying.
You don't understand what I'm saying.
You know the developers. You know everybody that was on it.
No, they were men, not women. It's the truth. This when it hurts feelings.
No.
This when people don't realize what's going on in the world right now.
I'm going to say that the ugly truth is he right about on the building shit. Like you don't really see it. If I'm out there as an electrician, I might see one woman out the batch. It's like 30 of us.
So that don't mean they can't do it.
Why are they doing it? Why are they doing it?
You're not saying
Tell me why they're not
doing it. That's because men
are. Because we do it.
Men are more. Men are.
Hold on.
Are you saying they're incapable of? Is what they're asking.
Oh, that's what they're saying.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you feel like they?
Because what I'm saying is, if men didn't do it,
do you feel like they're too incompetent to learn it if we were not here?
No, I wouldn't say that. No, I wouldn't say incompetent. No, because we're smart. But as far as physical ability, no, they can't do everything what you can do.
But then they're not gonna
do 8-10 hours making the street because their bodies are not meant to keep on going and they're as strong as ours. It's not saying they're not great. They're good at things and we're good at things. That's why we're put on earth to do these certain things because our bodies can withstand it.
All right,
you've been in construction. You know how hard that is?
And I see women do construction.
For me.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, yo,
there's one other man. There's always anomalies. I understand there are anomalies.
What's
I'm not
more
saying you're not wrong.
Bro?
But the majority of women are not. You tell 100 women.
They don't want to do
100 women. Maybe one can do it.
They don't want to do it. I'm telling you. It's not they can't do it.
Excuse me.
They don't want to do it.
This is where 2023 comes. We don't know the difference between men and women. We do not know the difference between men and women.
Excuse me.
Oh my goodness.
My turn.
Yeah. We don't know the difference.
My turn.
We don't know the difference, man.
What's more important? Procreating and keeping life going?
Yeah.
Or being straight for 80 years?
Alright, so if we asking what's the prize, if we saying the prize, right? Then a woman can't do it without a man like a man can't do it without a woman.
Yeah, we need each other.
And we still, even if we talk about the end goal of being procreation.
4, 3, 2, yeah, go and chill, yeah. I mean, I'm watching this video, man. You ain't subscribed yet? Man, you got about 5 more seconds to go and subscribe. I'm gonna finish up with this person right here, man. Hey, subscribe to this channel, man. We got work to do. All right, let's get back to it.
Then it's like...
Take procreation out. Take procreation out. If you take the one procreation out, then tell me.
I want to clarify, okay? Because I feel my brother. You know what I'm saying?
I can't really say I ain't got no response in that.
I feel my brother.
I'm waiting.
It ain't a feeling thing, bro. You too logical. You're too logical to be able to. No. For you not to understand, it's like, bro, it's skill. Like that could be learned. It could be we could be better at it. We the ones to do it. They're calling us to do it.
We built better to do that.
Right. We're better fit.
Men built the world.
We better fit.
Name 3 women inventors right now.
I can't even name you 3 men inventors.
I can.
So.
No. Name 3 women inventors. I'm waiting for 3. Give me just 3. Give me 2.
What kind of inventors?
Have you ever looked it up?
Just in.
Have you ever looked it up? Because your focus is on the man.
But we have a discussion right here. Just because you're not having study for your test, you have to take it right now. Give me 2 or 3 women inventors. I'm waiting. If you give me 3, I will be quiet. I will step. I will shut up.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me 3.
I got one in my brain.
I want
to get 2.
CJ Walker?
Yes,
CJ.
There we go. Bam. That's good. That's good. With the
CJ Walker.
The school here. She's an awesome woman. Bam.
I'll be back.
It's not to mean women.
Does that mean they didn't invent it though?
What you mean?
Just because we can't think of them, does that mean they didn't invent stuff?
And it's
no,
more,
you probably could. But I just want people to support their argument.
And it's more often than not that they don't get their shine. They don't get their light. We're not focused on it.
It's like the WNBA.
You know what I mean?
Why don't people watch WNBA? There are a lot of women. There's more women than men. Why don't they watch
It's not as entertaining.
I did myself.
But that don't
mean they ain't skilled though.
Yeah.
They can ball up some dudes.
They can ball against women.
That don't mean
they can ball up some dudes too. Them WNBA women will whoop your ass.
I was gonna say it's some niggas than some WNBA women.
You got a high school team that can beat the WNBA. They've done it before. You have high school and college people beating WNBA. So. I mean, what do you have to say? I mean, there's nothing. It's not saying they're good. I think some of them.
And in high school, I was beating niggas in college. So
because you were paying.
It doesn't.
Give me something. Why you give me none? There you go.
But let me go back. When you think about slavery, men and women was outside picking cotton together. You know what I'm saying? Because you saying they can't do it. And I'm saying, if they had to, they would.
It's not that
we as men, we naturally want to go and, take care of the women. We want to build stuff up. We built differently to endure the elements and to lift stuff up and things like that. I'm not saying you're not right and we more built to build things and stuff like that. What I'm saying is that don't mean they can't do it either. That don't mean if they needed to survive, they wouldn't be able to do it.
That got me ready to look up some black inventors, some black women inventors.
I know. I feel bad.
I feel bad for black women. What the fuck we doing?
Exactly, bro.
I ain't say they ain't wonderful. I just said to just prove y'all just to y'all have bring the evidence to court.
Drama.
Just, put it in.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah,
I was asking y'all haven't gave me. Y'all still haven't tried to convince us. We're already seeing that they prize.
I'm not here to convince anybody.
Well, I'm not convinced, but just
telling my perspective.
Just have your perspective and show the people in the crowd. Be in the comments like he was right. You got to give them something.
I'm not saying
I gave him enough.
I'm not saying your statistics that say that women haven't contributed.
No, I never said it.
Actually, you kind of gotta ask yourself this though: if there are black women inventors, then we have to throw away the logic that men built everything on this earth by hand, because the world wouldn't be the world today without those black inventors as women. You get what I'm saying? It goes against that. When we're saying, okay, all right. Men built these buildings. Yeah. Men built the railroads or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. But that don't mean we built everything.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We're not inventors of everything at that point. If we do,
find everything. No, not everything. Every single thing. No, that's impossible. No.
What Madam C.J. Walker created, right, as an invention, would the world would it be today without it?
I'm not trying to be rude. What did she invent?
Hold on, what the fuck?
No, I'm not trying to be rude. I really don't know. I know she has hair.
I don't want to mess it up, but I want to say curling iron. Yeah. I feel like, hold on, I don't want to mess it up.
And she had hair care. She had hair products and stuff like that.
And she was in the banking industry too.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
She was the first black millionaire over here.
Social activist. But I wanted to know the original one. I ain't gonna lie.
While you're looking this up, even back before slavery, where they get this hunter-gatherer from, when the men would go out hunting, it's not guaranteed that they're going to come back with something to eat. So women were the ones who created growing and agriculture and farming and stuff, because if we only rely on the man to hunt, to come back, it's not a guarantee you're going to eat. We would have died out had it not been for the woman making sure that we still had food A long way. That was prior to slavery. This is Africa I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? This is diaspora I'm talking about.
Well, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I gotta look that one up, but I ain't saying that you're wrong. That might be. Okay.
That's why I say women are the prize. It's just not it's just not highlighted.
But that don't mean guys ain't a prize either, though.
Absolutely.
I just want to make sure that
we're not belittling we men. You know what I mean?
We got roles.
What happens when you're no longer the prize is what's happening in so many households right the fuck now. It's what emasculation. It's just it's a lot of different things. It's the lack of having double finances. Where at one point, you know, daddy might can cover Christmas and mommy cover the bills, or vice versa. Now you gotta pick and choose. Or even as a man, when you're separated, you got to pay for over here and over there. So it's like, really the prize is the unity out of the situation and not really the person. Everybody, like Jay said, nobody wins when the family feuds. No bullshit. No bullshit. You keep your money in house, you keep your business in house, you keep your discipline and your structure in house.
Yeah, and then that spreads to community. Right. And when we have, you said it yourself, when we have more families, you know what I mean? That's when we're progressing a nationality. That's when we're progressing as a people. You know what I mean?
But the reason I do disagree with the thought process that we say women are the prize is because once you keep feeding that idea to someone, it will begin to be something taken advantage of. You know, and nowadays, that's how you get situations where feeling becomes law. If 5 of us feel this certain way, and you the 6th one and we don't fuck with you, you might go to jail. Because feelings,
that was an old player line.
No, I'm just saying, when feelings are, then you lack structure, so it really has to be the balance. It has to be the balance. Like, I remember, like a lot of people really don't like the...
We're going to go to our sponsors real quick, not to cut you off, but we'll be right back with more.
Shine.
Get your shine on.
Get your shine on, shout it.
Yeah. So, hey, I put this on, I put it on everywhere. Booty cheeks, kneecaps, underarms. I got the vanilla right here. Usually, hey, I got the lavender one. It helped me sleep good. Cause I be sleeping like this, and I can smell it off my hands. I'm trying to tell you, feeling good. Y'all better rock with this.
Right.
It's that vanilla. Yeah.
Listen, man, we ain't being ashy no more. Hygiene. Hygiene is important. You need to get your shine. It's hydrating. It's light. It lasts all day. You don't got to use a lot, and it's good from face to foot.
Historically, I don't really use lotion or nothing like that because I'm like in a hybrid, light skin, in between dark skin motherfuckers. Coming back from vacation, I'm a little sunburnt, so I needed something to get my skin back right because I'm feeling like a reptile right now. So I'm gonna get this baby going on when I get home.
Oh, and look, you gotta shine on, everybody. Hey, look, I got like 4 cases. I got a bunch of cases. And I got the big jar too. That's old school. Y'all don't even know about that. He don't even got those no more. But look, I'm telling y'all, this shine is amazing. Help with eczema, you know, clear your skin up, all of that great stuff. So you don't want to miss out on this shine, man. Make sure y'all go get y'all a bottle of this.
All natural ingredients.
Absolutely.
Yep. Where they can find it?
So you can find this at shinecareproducts.com. Let them know that we sent you. Use the code FMF20, get you a discount.
Got to.
Now, during our break, we brought up the topic of, like, Laura Harvey was brought up saying that don't worry about no man, you the prize.
Yeah, don't phrase this. My lady told me this before we were recording. Somehow Lori Harvey said, we'll look it up. I might put it on there when we done this. That her parents said, you know, Steve Harvey said that don't worry about it, that she's the prize. Steve Harvey's
stepdaughter. I think it's stepdaughter.
Stepdaughter. You know,
that's what all it is. That's what Future was talking about and all that. I didn't know.
But he said it to Lori Harvey. That's why she getting bent over by everybody.
What? Oh, what'd you say?
I love it.
I didn't say nothing.
He spoke his mind.
All I said was, you know, if holes get big,
I think
man,
I'm a little
the same hole got dig.
On the Lori Harvey situation.
Yeah, I
feel like I had to dissect that weird feeling of how we feel about women and dating and what we consider hopping around. You get what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be all the way real with you. I don't think that we hate Lloyd Harvey. I don't think we hate her dating life. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we despise her dating life. I think what we hate is the fact that people are making her messy dating life a prize.
Oh, the basic one.
The basic girls. A household name. Yeah. Because at the end of the day,
I don't know this.
There you have
I don't
it.
know much of it.
There's how are we aware? We are definitely distracted in these times. Where at the point where we are aware of too many people who have no meaning.
Exactly.
No meaning to not even most of their life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not our life. Not most of their life. They could be something better than what they are, but a Facebook meme can blow you up. A reel can blow you up, and now you stuck that person forever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now you're a puppet forever. We don't know shit about what movie Lloyd Harvey acted in. But I guarantee by the time we done talking about this girl, she gonna be in a fucking movie somewhere.
Because they gave her fame.
The platform.
It's us. It's not Lloyd Harvey by no means. It's us.
It's the consumer.
Fuck how we know that she dating somebody new this week? I don't know her. I don't know
that. What I want to say, I want to go to the point of y'all said about saying the parents instilling that she the prize and stuff like that. Yeah. For me, having a daughter, I do tell her like, yo, you are a prize. You should be treated as such and things like that. But I won't never say she over somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to a relationship, you got to have interdependency. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be able to operate with that person and then also operate outside of that person doing certain aspects. So my thing is, I'm working on with my daughter is to make sure she got some type of self-love and standards for herself, and then be that image of a man that she see, that hopefully she picks somebody like me. You know what I'm saying? I'll be around and hopefully rub off enough on her where she sees somebody and be like, yo, that's not how my daddy would treat me. You know what I'm saying? Or that's not what my daddy would do. My daddy would take care of me. My daddy would make sure I'm good. My daddy wouldn't put his hands on me. You know what I'm saying? All of these type of things. So that's from that standpoint, as a parent looking in on it, it's about trying to boost that ego, because a lot of people, men and women, jump around and stuff because they out here looking for love. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never really feel comfortable with themselves, so they looking for acceptance in others. So what I'm trying to do is let her know that, yo, you're good as yourself, but always work to be better though. You know what I'm saying? There's always room for improvement, things like that. But don't ever think you better than somebody. And if you do want a husband, you got to work with this man. You know what I'm saying? That part. You got to be able to work with them.
The problem with parenting now and the single parents, and this is the plague of the single parent, is the single parent is pushing that single lifestyle upon that child.
That's perfect.
You know what I mean?
That's perfect.
That's the problem, and that's the issue when it comes to more of the single mother.
And it's not just what you say; is what they see too.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's not just what you say; is what they see in the household. Because you could tell the kid, "Yo, don't smoke," but they see you smoking every day. What do you think gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? You gotta lead by example, men and women. My job, I feel like, as a father, to be the role model for the type of man I would want her to have. And then the mom's job is to be the example of the type of woman you should want to be. You know what I'm saying? And then vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And so just working together on that aspect. That's kind of the point I wanted to attack.
Well, you know, Shorty girl probably got. So I know she's real famous. Probably got 6, 7, 8 million followers. So what she portraying, you know, I can't name nothing she did. She's Steve Harvey's daughter. But with her having that type of platform and her promoting this type of life, do you think that's gonna obviously it's gonna push women to think that they're just solely the prize and they don't want to have to do anything? Do you think that's gonna be detrimental? That's what I'm saying that's happening now.
Where I keep circling back around that block to say that she ain't doing nothing but living her life, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
we see that, but why do you think women don't see that?
It's not. That's the situation.
We're logical.
She's not doing nothing detrimental, and at the end of the day, you can
live her best life.
And you can do do something tomorrow where boom, our 15K fans can turn into a million. You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden, every decision you make is supposed to be
under a microscope.
Under a microscope. I was fucking 17 bitches a day, and I'm used to fucking 17 bitches a day.
That's a lot.
I'm not gonna suddenly stop that. No, I'm just you know what I'm saying? Example.
1 hour, yo.
I ain't even got that much time.
Whatever the case may be, whatever your fix may be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you running it up that day, now you got all these eyes on you. Somebody gonna tell you doing too much of this.
And that's why we gonna have.
How you gonna tell? I was doing this before you watched me.
Right.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we shouldn't hold celebrities to a certain standard, man.
No, we shouldn't. Because it's so hard for them not to.
Right. Yeah. Because if you're in the light, do better. But you're human. You're human. And everybody got their vices. Everybody do their own stuff. Like, let people be.
Yeah.
A lot of people cling, and that's why we're going in circle. What? That's why we need more fathers in the house.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, like you said, are searching, and they don't have that role model. They don't have that leadership. See, that's what men provide, is the leadership and the you said leadership, structure, and
discipline. What's
discipline. It was one more word. But definitely, men provide more than money. All right, and I will always tell my guys that, because we miss out on a lot, and that's why you do have to have your presence more in the household, and a male presence anyway. You know what I mean?
It can change a lot, yo. It could change a lot for a lot of people, yo.
So much. It's like just the tonality of my voice. I could tell a single mother, she could be going back and forth with the child, but I come over there, look, sit down. You know what I mean? And the child probably look confused.
I've seen it done many of times.
I've done it many times.
It's a different feeling.
I wish somebody else
man
did.
say something, it's a different feeling. So.
You afraid you gonna get them hands put on you? That's what it is.
Hands
gonna get put on you.
But most times it won't even that. It's just. I remember telling my dad, I don't even say your hip. You're just like, I don't know what he do, but I'm gonna do it. I don't know what it is.
I think it's a lot of times that energy, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the type of energy.
I always thought it was a tone.
It's something with it. It's just
the tone is, you know, I always think about it where it's like Simba and his pops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
James Earl Jones had that voice where you knew he was the king of the jungle. You know what I'm saying? Not even Scar was gonna fuck with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That tone. They ain't make Scar have that James Earl Jones voice. It's the voice, it's the tone. You realize that shit shakes shit up.
That's a perfect example.
That shit shakes shit up, bro. You gotta.
That was Lion King. That was a perfect example, man.
Right, and
he was the king, right?
He was the king.
What happened when the king left?
Oh shit! All hell broke loose. I always tell
people. He gonna try to use Lion King, yo.
He gonna try to use the lion against the lion.
Life to me
always the lion against the lion.
You threw him an alley, yo.
I mean, it's real though.
Facts though.
I always felt like life is literally chess, and when I say that, it's not. Like it's chess, especially when the king and queen is in play. Women always have more opportunities to make more moves to the public eye. The woman can make the queen on the board can go in every goddamn direction to put somebody in check or put them behind the 8 ball. But the game don't stop until who falls.
The king. So the king.
It's always been that. That's why we as men want to be queens sometimes, because we want to have so many moves like they got. You acting like you're a jealous person. You're supposed to be in your cut, handling, you know, your whole thing, and making sure if she gonna move, she gonna move.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
Just worry about.
That's why we say, men, stay on your purpose, and like
stay on your pivot.
I mean, yo,
feel me, like
it's such a balance, because the women who are raised with that single mindset of I'm the prize, and they like glorify it, like that independency. I don't I will humble a female that comes to me with that type of energy. Shut up. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of women that
He said he felt like that's his purpose.
Yeah, that's part of the purpose because you gotta learn. You know what I'm saying? And some type of way you gotta learn.
And see, that's why I different. I like life will teach you. And my thing is,
I'm part of that life.
See, again, y'all see this far into this show right here, this episode, you was mad at me now. You hear what we saying, right?
No, but look. My thing is, at the end of the day, people move how they want to move. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get out of life what you want to get out of life. So my thing is, you got to figure out what is it that you want. Like someone, if you don't want to be in a relationship, cool, keep doing your thing.
Absolutely.
Hopping around, hey, I ain't mad at you. But if you want to find like a successful relationship, or that man, you got to start thinking about what's the qualities that I want to exude out to attract that person.
Right.
And the same, and this a man podcast, man, you got to do the same thing.
Absolutely.
If a woman want a strong leader, you know what I'm saying, a provider that make good money or whatever like
Security.
that, and that's the type of woman you want, those are the qualities you got to exude. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to show. So I think what it comes down to is just a lot of people just don't know what they want. You know what I'm saying? You just go around life.
A lot of people
they
greedy.
just want booty.
Just
17 in a day, man.
That's I told her they got that kind of energy. I get 2 quick pumps and I'm done, man. I ain't got time to be messing around with you. I tell the truth.
But I'm on if it's 2 quick pumps, I'm on Pornhub with the loop. You're gonna keep watching that joint in the loop.
You got it better than me. I'm getting older. You got a few minutes to mess around with me. You got a few minutes. You better hurry up.
You say you're going to loop it back around.
It's going to be a loop video uploaded on Pornhub. I'm going to look like it now.
See?
They're going on for an hour.
But that's a different topic. That's a different topic. I want to discuss that because we think as men we supposed to be going for hours and all of that.
I'm not talking about that, man.
Nah,
keep going about
that's another topic.
That's a lie.
That's another topic.
First of all, you can't give them all the good dick anyway.
Oh man, listen, man, we don't even get on that.
You can't give them all that.
Hey, if you ain't wifey, B.
Yeah, I don't have this rating system. I don't have this rating system. You gonna go crazy off of this good.
We're gonna get back to this prize. They about to be talking about
you can't get the whole goodie bag. You can't get the whole good.
This is a family. This is a family show.
Yeah,
man, this is a family show. It's a family show. Listen, man. Let's get back to this. But no, it's been a good discussion on the prize tip. I think going back and forth. But I'm glad Shane highlighted that point.
Yeah.
As far as
I want to mention this too before we wrap up and head out.
Yeah.
At any point, your ego takes over and you say that you are above others. Mm-hmm. We're all human. We're all people. So if you solely think that you are the prize by yourself, you're going to stay by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And the problem is with the promotion of it, all of this independency. Independency is killing us more than a little bit. You know what I mean? Because there's not more families being raised and we're at each other's necks. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Men, women, men, black on black, whatever.
Well, if you say that as far as the independence, do you think that women want to be by themselves more or men want to be by themselves more?
I'm seeing
both. Who do you think is pushing more independence?
I'm seeing both.
You seeing women?
I'm seeing a lot of what the red pill.
I mean, you got look at the divorce rate.
That want to be by themselves more than women?
Yeah, because they don't want to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
I should have did it better. Be together as far as dating, marriage, don't want to be married. We had that.
I'm still seeing men.
I'm going with women there because, like I say, you look at the divorce rate. Most women file for divorce.
True.
And then a lot of times, a man ain't stroking like he used to be stroking when you get older. So that becomes Look at Scottie Pippen's wife.
Yeah, she was crazy.
She fucking on Michael Jordan's son.
Yeah, she's crazy.
His son.
Yeah,
you feel
crazy.
me? Yeah. A lot of them they get their second win when you older and you've been some man that been traveling and hitting the road trying to make the whole house successful. Yeah. You done made her your perfect Stepford wife. Now she got all this extra time by herself and she rich.
But that's why I say the present in the household. Yeah, I know, but he's saying when you can't be in the household, they don't want you to be there. I guess.
But
that's for me. That's why I promote entrepreneurship and y'all be in line with a purpose.
Exactly.
Because if you got a woman that can help you along with your purpose, y'all working together, not working separately.
Not always gonna be entrepreneurs.
That would be the yeah.
But it boils down to the communication. I'm always gonna go back to that because if y'all are aligned, if y'all come together and like this is what I would, because I've seen it so many times and talked to so many guys recently who like, man, I'm about to do all of this work and my wife can just stay at home. And I'm like, is that what the wife want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like that's your ideal.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I want to stay at home wife, but if she already in the swing of working, what's she gonna do now? Like if that's what she's already gonna do. Exactly.
Out of playground.
And so it just comes to communication. If that's what she wants to do and is aligned with that, if y'all can come to communicate and come to an agreement with that, then that will work further. But if it's just like, if we're, how I want to say it, if we're dictator more than leader, like if our leadership style is dictator based, meaning you gonna do what I say because I'm the man. You just gonna do what I say.
At some point, you're gonna get tired of it.
You know, you're gonna face some type of rebellion.
But what would you think? But would you say? Would you believe that in marriages, the more money and the more education a woman has, the higher the divorce rate? Would you believe that?
It still goes back to the communication because
but do you believe that? Would you believe that? Do you think
higher
that's true?
The divorce rate because she's making more money.
Making more money has no more degrees. Do you think that's true?
Okay.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think it's based off of person. Yeah, I think it's based off of whoever's attitude is you having in that situation. Because there could be someone ignorant but think that they're smarter. You get what I'm saying?
I'll say it again.
There could be somebody who's completely ignorant to a lot of things,
right?
But think that they're smarter.
They got the degrees.
I find a lot of them.
It's a lot of people who's slow in real life. Real life dummies, but feel like in a relationship they're smarter than you.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
I felt a lot of dudes like that. A lot of women like that. Yeah, mostly dudes.
Trust me, with mindset, you want the other person to feel as though they're above, and you can manipulate it. So I know people who play stupid to let you feel like you smart, like you got it, and then can do whatever they want. You're not even paying attention. You know what I'm saying?
Don't give out game like that.
Well, as far as the we don't talk about a lot of religion on here. We got a few more minutes. We ain't gonna be this longer, but we about religious. Of course, I grew up in a Christian household, and what I learned in that, of course, is God and God over man, and man over woman, and children under. Would you say that should be how things should be right now? That most religions are like that, but I learned that because I was in a Christian household.
I wouldn't say most.
I would, to be honest, man. I really do think women run the household, y'all. I think it's that plain and simple.
Why do you think?
Because the woman, they let the man lead. You know what I'm saying? So they know how to manipulate. Or I ain't gonna say the word manipulate, but they know how to talk to their man to get what they want to get done. You know what I'm saying? The kids acting up in the house, they go to the man, yo, such and such was acting up. Yo, they was acting, all right, you know what, I'm gonna come down, I'm gonna take care of that. You don't know what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? But they get that taken care of. Yeah. You don't think the guy that's out or whatever, especially for stay-at-home moms, from what I've seen, when the kids act up, they go to the man to take care of the discipline.
I'm going to take care of the discipline, but I don't know. I wouldn't say that she's making him do that. Just doing what he has to do. What do you mean?
Who told him though?
She the only one that can tell. The kid ain't gonna tell herself.
She the only one. So
she's in control of that situation.
So she's pulling the strings.
She's saying women are manipulative?
I don't want to use the word manipulate.
Like in the older days, the man would make the money, but the woman was the one taking care of the bills. So she was more so in control because you can come home that day and the lights are off. Why are the lights off? I made the money, but she ain't properly paid the bills, or maybe she, doing whatever. Not to say that a woman is manipulative. It's just that's
they're in control.
They got that
control. The man. I feel like the man got the final say. You know what I'm saying? they be like, yo, like this what we doing, this what we not doing.
No,
but who's in control of like, yo, like I think
the big piece of chicken. That's what we got.
Yeah,
I don't know these households. My wife ain't gonna be there. I mean, I can be in y'all wife, and y'all wife can do that.
No,
my wife ain't
control. One of the things I is women is not like how they used to be. Back in the old days, that's what used to happen.
Yeah.
In the old household, the man just bring the money, bring the check, give it to the wife. The wife go take care of all the bills and all of that stuff. The wife, especially if they were staying at home, the wife would take care of the kids and stuff like that. The kids got online, wife would let the husband know.
And then the wife is feeding the man.
You know what I'm saying?
And I wasn't even born in those days.
What do you mean? He don't even thought.
The wife
think about how easy it was, though. You know what I'm saying? Like it was easy.
When the order was a little bit better, yeah.
It was chill. It was chill during that time. You know what I'm saying? But I think it was the opportunity, and you could say whether everybody had their opinion on if opportunity for women was good or bad, but the opportunities is more for them now, so women want to do more now. You know what I'm saying? So now with this time frame, it's just an adjustment. You know what I'm saying? It's just an adjustment and figuring out like communicating, what is our relationship going to look like? What is our relationship? How is it going to run? How is it going to operate? We can all find what we looking for. It's billions of women out here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can find what you're looking for to fit your lifestyle. It's just we got to stop trying to change somebody. You know what I'm saying?
That's the top right there.
Stop trying to change somebody and just listen to people. Like people will tell you who they are and their actions are going to show you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just more so just focusing on that part.
Either pick the modern day woman or the traditional woman.
Whichever floats your boat.
Whichever one fits your lifestyle.
Because
that could be that's
a
good one.
The beautiful part for real is you'll find relationships that work with the quote unquote modern woman, and you'll find relationships that work with the traditional. It's just about like which one you want, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And then just going about it like that.
Yeah, every man is different. I think it comes down to that too when it comes to this the prize joint and the independence thing. Some men like to have more of an independent, more modern woman. And some men want the housewife and want that more, I guess, traditional type woman. All depends on what type of man you are.
My view changed. My view when I entered the army, I wanted the traditional. I thought it was something dope because I was making all this money off Uncle Sam of the army, and I was like, you ain't got to work no more. Here's a shopping spree. I was nigga rich. You feel me? Like, nigga rich is when you getting all that money and not knowing what to do with your money. Flip money videos and stuff.
You was holding it up like this.
I was doing those type of things, and I was, you don't have to work became more of a bragging right. You know what I'm saying? And now these days, I'm like, shit. I want you to match my hustle. I hate looking at somebody be lazy around
bro.
me.
That's the biggest.
I want to see somebody. What is your dream? Let me invest into your dream. Let me see how hard you go. Let me see how hard you go for your dream. Because if your drive ain't like my drive on my shit, I'm still not gonna like you.
Exactly.
Did you say you was married before too? Yeah. See, and me too. And I'm the exact same way, yo.
I'm married now.
I was hustling to make sure my wife stayed at home. You know what I'm saying? We was house poor, and she wanted to help me. What's house poor? House poor mean you just making enough just to pay the bills. You
got one
check by check.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You broke, but you still got a head over your shoulder.
Yeah, exactly. But you can't really do the things you want to do. Shoulder, you know what I'm saying? But I was struggling pretty much just to keep that, and she wanted to help me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, I want you to stay home. Rights. Exactly. And being broke, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Like all that extra stuff. Like I watched the mother of my kids take the home lifestyle and then try to make money off of it. So it became a daycare thing. If we gonna hire the kids, I'm gonna sit at home. Maybe somebody else kids to make some.
That's always a good hustle. That's a solid hustle. You already got kids. Add 2 more then.
Very true.
Jesus.
And man, that's like a mortgage payment for a daycare nowadays.
Just hitting their head up on posts.
I heard the price. I don't have none, but I heard the price is like $200 a week and stuff like that.
That's a good price.
That's a good price.
That is a great.
That's a good price. $200 a week. I know people would normally pay about $400.
Exactly.
We got kids a lot of time.
But sitting down watching them, just looking at them.
A kid.
Just looking at them.
Somebody else raising your child, man.
Bro. That's really what it is. Somebody spending the prime time of your kid's life. Spending it with them more than when you are here working.
4 times 4, 1,600, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I told you it's like a mortgage
payment.
It's like a mortgage, bro.
That's buying. That's a fresh. I don't know. Is that like a Bentley every month?
Oh yeah.
That's a Bentley. That's basically a Bentley, isn't it?
No, I done dated a couple of babysitters that were straight.
They got Bentleys. Dang, back on topic. All right, we don't beat us too long. Put in the comments. What y'all think about this? Men the prize or women the prize? I think it was a good conversation, back and forth. But as I always say with all our discussions, at the end of the day, we all around the same. We just got different type of opinions. We all have that one goal of us coming together, making good families, men doing what they need to do, and women doing what they need to do.
Yes,
honestly,
sir.
that's our goal right here, to get our thoughts out. Again, I want to appreciate Mr. Lambo, Mr. What's that one y'all call him?
Shane Bird. Yeah.
Mr. One of them. Everything on there. Yo, we didn't say at the beginning, but he has an awesome podcast with a few other people. We hope to either get with them, maybe get in the future, go find these people. I found him out there. I've been following him for a while, man. He's a solid dude. They even went to school with him. Solid guy. I'm going to put in the description at the bottom, I'm going to put his social media tags, and I'm going to put his podcast on there. So y'all check him out. Absolutely. Awesome. I seen the episode. They be doing their thing. They talk a lot of shit on it. That's why I like it. I like you to talk a lot of shit, man. So make sure follow, subscribe to everything he got on there, man, for us, man, for real. All right? So I appreciate y'all for another one. We'll see y'all next time. All right?